over Mom Duke's house. Enjoying the moment with her. Life is something, man. I just sit back and try to ponder, how can I be help to my community instead of always being a problem in my community. I did so much wrong in my life, from selling drugs, using drugs, when I was a teenager, a few robberies, but that wasn't my MO. My MO was really selling drugs and, hurting my community, being part of that percentage that don't give a damn about your community. All you care about is lining your pockets and having fresh cars and nice clothes and being able to go on fancy trips and stuff like that. So now I sit back at 54 years old and I wonder, how can I help? And that's why I moved for drug and alcohol recovery counseling, and that's why I went to school for social work, human services, because I want to be able to give back before I leave this earth. And it's not easy to give back because you have to get the right connections. You got to be around the right people. And most of the work that comes along with human services and social work, most of the programs are non-profit. So if you don't have people behind you, there's nothing you can really do by yourself. So that's why having people behind you is so important. With all kind of different donations and sponsors and other doing. And if we don't have that, ground zero. And that's why I'm not going to give up with this YouTube thing, because it's a way to in different countries and different states and different communities, and all it takes is for the right people to hear me and believe in what I'm trying to do, and we can start working together. I'm not looking for no handouts to try to come up and be rich and live no lavish life. I'm trying to give back to my community, and doing that, this is the way to do it. So that's what I'm going to stay on, and I'm going to keep sending a positive message out there to try to help the youth, female, male, older, younger, not only the youth, but anybody that might need that help or might need that guidance or that good word. And so I'm going to continue to do what I do. I'm going to continue to send out these little positive little messages, and God willing, I'm going to break through, and I'm going to be able to get them sober houses and them community organizations for youth to have a place to go and a place to feel safe, and they don't have to be intimidated by their friends that want to be into the streets. Because I already know everybody don't want to change. Some people like living that street life, and there's nothing nobody. And I hear them. That's on them. But I even want them to be safe, and I pray for them, and I tell them to be safe. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna get into it. You're gonna be into it. You better follow the guidelines of what a gangster or a street person is supposed to be. Because when you sit up in that prison and you don't have no guns no more, and you gotta fight with your hands, and you can't do 10 push-ups, you're gonna be all set. So you better try to keep your physical health up and do what you gotta do, because believe me, if you stay in these streets, you're gonna do some time. If you make it. A lot of people don't make it, they end up dead. So it's not a fair game. The streets ain't fair. That's why I try to tell these youth, believe me, listen to somebody older and wiser that been through it, so you don't have to go through it. And that's all I can say about that. But I'm going to continue to send this message out. I don't care if only one person listen. I'm going to keep doing it on a daily basis. I had stopped for a while because, a lot of personal stuff I was going through. And like I said, I'm going to tell you guys about that stuff in a couple, I'll probably make one day for story time or something like that. And I'm not going to start going live until, I get a bigger following, so I can, be able to conversate with people. Doing a live with 2 people or 3 people, because people are people, subscribers are subscribers. And I love the people that subscribe to my channel, even if they don't support me all the time, or they don't like my videos, or they don't view my videos. they stop through for a second, and then boom, after a minute, 2 minutes, they click off. You know, because I even do it some. But a lot of people, I try to watch their videos all the way through so they can get whatever view they need to get. You know, because people sit up here and say they're not doing it for the clout, or they're not doing it to try to, you know, get me believe that. Who don't like money? Because with money, you can do more things. So if I get up here and say that I'm not doing it to try to get some money too, I'll be lying. You know, I am trying to do it to get some money too, so I can have money to back up my organization and to back up the things that I need to do to get the stuff I need to get. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get a sober house for free. I'm going to need revenue. I'm not going to be able to community trips and stuff like that for free. I'm going to need revenue. So, you know, and that's the stuff that I like to do. I like helping people. I've always been like that all my life. Even when I was living wrong, I wasn't the type to hang around with people that was getting money. When I was getting a little couple of dollars, I hung around people that didn't have money. And anybody can tell you that. If I go in the streets and I ask a person, what type of person when I was selling drugs? They was like, oh, you was one of them types that always looked out for your people. You feed the homeless. You hang out with the homeless. You get them hotel rooms. You buy them clothes. You give them a few dollars. Take them to get something to eat. Because that's the kind of person I've been. Because I grew up with nothing. You know, I grew up very poor. We barely have furniture in our house. I used to be embarrassed when my friends tried to come over to my house, because I used to come to the door, crack the door, and then I used to step out in the hallway or step out on the porch because we didn't have no furniture. That was a real embarrassing thing, man, you know. But my mother was trying her best. Single mother, dropped out of school in 8th grade, raising 3 boys, coming from down south in New York, you know. And that was, and I know it was hard for her. You know, her check went to the rent, light, gas, and clothes for us to go to school. So I understood, and that's why I was close with my mother, because I really understood. I wasn't one of those that say I hate my mother. We don't got because of her. I never did that type of stuff. So I'm just talking, man, on the ride home, man. You know, I love some of the things that go on YouTube, and I hate a lot of the things that go on YouTube. I hate the black on black like that. You know, I think that's terrible. You know, I understand people get angry, because I do too, but I'm going to try to practice a way to be angry. Like, if somebody come on my live or come on my in my comment box, go against what I'm saying or have some junk to talk, I welcome it. I'm not going to cuss you out and block you. Shoot, that's another view anyway. So, you know, whether it's a negative view or a positive view, it's still a view. So I'm just going to roll with it. And one day I'm going to take y'all to where I used to hustle at and hang around at, so you can see that nothing changes. That stays the same. 20 years later, you see the same people doing the same thing. And I don't want to die like that. I don't want to die doing the same old thing that got me nowhere. You know? And that's all I really had to say. I'm getting ready to go in here and give my little couple dollars away to this little bill that I got to pay my cell phone bill, and I'm going back in the house and be bored. Hopefully I'll talk to her today for a little while. You know, I miss my wife so much, man. It's been a month that she's been gone. And I'll tell y'all a little bit more about that as we go along. So until then, your boy J Hud is out.